everybody, and today, for the honor of The Boys Season 4, I'm going to be ranking the characters from, I guess, good to evil. Like, I'm just doing the 7, the superhero or supervillain team, if you really think about it. But, I'm just doing the first 3 seasons. But anyway, let's get started. I think the most good and probably the only good one of the group is Starlight. Like, she actually notices the corruption with the 7, and she actually wants to do good. She actually wants to be the superhero. Even when she tries to do something superhero-y, she, still doesn't get believed, and they just think she's just trying to fake it, and you just feel bad for Starlight. Like, she wants to be the superhero, she wants to show it, but people like her mom and other characters are just putting her down for wanting to do what she wants to do and make her wear, scantily outfits that make her uncomfortable. But, Starlight is definitely the most pure one of the group. And she's willing to do whatever it takes to take down the 7 to show how bad they are as a superhero team, how corrupted, the bad things that they do. And that's what makes Starlight so good. And she eventually does. By the way, you're going to be hearing some spoilers. But Starlight eventually does leave the team, and that's where it leads into Season 4. When she joins the boys, basically. So, yeah, Starlight, only good one in the group. Okay, next is Queen Maeve. I called her Queen Maria. I don't know why. But, she started off, I don't know, she's not as bad, but she kind of just does things for Homelander, because she's honestly probably afraid. She's honestly another pure one of the group, she is guilty of some things, like the Flight 37, which puts her a little higher on this list, because she allowed it to happen, but she honestly probably allowed Flight 37 to happen, where she let the plane crash because of Homelander, because she was afraid that he'd do something to her if she didn't listen to him. And yeah, it's very unfortunate. But she does eventually betray Homelander, and she gets kidnapped, but she's eventually rescued, and she then sacrifices herself when Soldier Boy tries to kill Homelander and everyone in the room at the end of Season 3. And she literally jumps out, sacrifices herself. So, yeah, Queen Maeve does redeem herself at the end. But, yeah. Next is Translucent. So, we don't really know much about the guy, other than he's invisible, and he does get kidnapped, and spoilers, he gets blown up. And we do learn that he has a family, but he acts perverted towards Starlight. Yeah, but there's not much to say about the character since he was only in 2 episodes of the show. Since he was killed by Huey, but he's definitely a corrupted one for sure. When he tried to kill Huey and Butcher, but they kidnapped him to learn their secrets, and he's willing to even betray the 7. So maybe some good was in him, but overall, not much to say about the guy. Next is Noir. So, this guy, he has, a tragic backstory, because I think he wanted to be a superhero, but then after his accident with Soldier Boy, he got severely scarred, and that's why he never talks. But he acts more like a hitman of the group. He's willing to actually do bad things. He's like their bodyguard. He's their silent bodyguard. And he does get killed, though. But apparently he's in Season 4. I wonder how. By the way, I have not seen Season 4. I can't wait to watch it, though. But Noir, yeah, he's pretty bad. Because he kills people so brutally. It's just, And honestly, you could probably make the argument that he's a copy. He kind of looks like Batman, but I feel he's different from Batman, because Batman has different motivations, and he actually fights for justice. When Noir he's just a hitman of the group, and he's willing to do Homelander's dirty work until he was killed by him. So yeah, that's Noir. Next is the Deep. So the Deep is yeah, he's super odd. Because he doesn't really do, like, the things that Homelander would do, but he is guilty of doing bad things. Like, the reason why he got kicked out of the Seven was because I'm not going to say this word on YouTube, but he was doing something a little inappropriate towards Starlight, which made her feel violated, and apparently he has a history of doing it, and he does dirty things to his octopuses. So he's honestly a very shameful character. Like, he's ashamed of himself. And it's what got him kicked out of the team. He seems to somewhat have a heart for sea creatures, but yeah, he's still not the best of the group. So that's why the Deep is on here. Okay, so the next three are definitely top tier. Probably not the best people. Next is A-Train. So A-Train is probably the most selfish one of the group, because he is willing to do whatever it takes to be on the Seven, and he's willing to do bad things just for them. Like, he killed Huey's girlfriend, and he didn't really seem bothered by it, and he threatened to kill Huey's dad. And he acts super aggressive when he doesn't get Compound B, and he killed his own girlfriend because she was blackmailed about Compound B, and because if this gets worded out about him being a drug abuser, he'll be kicked out of the team. And so A-Train was willing to just kill to get what he wants. And he also, in season 3, where he was getting beef with, like, Blue Hawk because he was acting racist, and he crippled his brother, and then it shows that it has an effect on he's affecting his brother too. Like, his brother calls him out for not caring about anything other than himself, and he's right. A-Train only cares about himself, so that's what makes him bad. And in season 2, he's kicked out of the team, but because of his heart condition. And he's willing to just... he does help Huey and Starlight figure out information about Stormfront, but he only did it just so he can get back on the team. So, yeah, he's selfish. And I don't know what they're going to do with him in season 4, but we'll have to wait and see. But, yeah. Next is, I think, the top 2. So, this is hard, but I chose Homelander. He's easily the most bad of the group. He's so narcissistic. He's like the Superman who is not in the right head. Like he has somewhat of a tragic backstory with him being experimented as a baby, but like he does do bad things, like the Flight 37. Like, he was not even willing to save all these people, and when he does have to make a speech about them, he just pretends to be upset about it. So he just does not care about others. And he acts intimidating, threatening towards his own teammates. He tries to act like a nice guy, but he's really just a bad dude overall. And yeah, he has an obsession with milk in a weird way. But yeah, and he was willing to even date Stormfront. And spoilers, she's revealed to be the Nazi. And he doesn't even care. He's willing to just date someone that awful, part of the worst group of all time. And he just does so many bad things that he's willing to do whatever it takes to be the face of the Seven. So yeah, I think I've got enough about Homelander. But yeah, he's an interesting character in my opinion. I don't idolize him. I don't. But like, yeah, it's very interesting to see what would it be like if Superman was real. Like, what would he be good? Would he be bad? Like, who knows? That's what makes it so interesting. But the next one, who I think is the worst of the worst, is Stormfront. Like, she is so bad. Like, she's revealed to be a Nazi, and she doesn't even care. And even when she's called out for being a Nazi at the end of season 2, she just treats it like it's no big deal. And yeah, she's probably the most wicked of the group. Even when she was dating Homelander, the two were willing to kill somebody. They killed somebody. and they just don't care. So, yeah, she's easily one of the most corrupted members. I heard that she's different in the comics, where it's actually a dude who plays Stormfront in the comic books, but in this it's different. But that's okay. People probably do think the show's better than like the comics, but yeah, Stormfront, just pure evil. Like, she does not have any redemption at all, and she does get brutally killed by. She gets like seriously injured by Homelander's son, and yeah, she I think she ends up killing herself after she's like paralyzed. So yeah, Stormfront is pretty just not good, not a good person. But yeah, that's the 7. So that's who I think is from the least good. It's the good to evil. And maybe I'll do all the boys' characters themselves. I got this idea from Wicked Binge. They are a great YouTube channel. But anyway, I hope to do more videos about the boys. But anyway, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.